What up, world? Welcome to another episode of the Brand New Show. As you know, I am Brand New, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. Brand New Show. Social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok. Well, run that back. Instagram, Threads, Brand New, Facebook, the Brand New Show, and TikTok, Brand New Show. YouTube channel. It's really where you can go. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brand New Show. Subscribe, comment. I do comment back. Like the vids, like the shorts. Enjoy them all. Let's get into it, man. Tonight is Tuesday, so you already know it's I Bleed Sports. First, I bleed sports without football. I'm not emotional about it, but I'm gonna try to work my through the trauma that I'm suffering right now with no football. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Got some topics I want to talk about on this motherfucker tonight. Starting a new topic tonight. When it comes to football, it's called draft and sign, and I'm gonna do all 32 teams who I think they should draft, what position or player they should draft, and then who the fuck they should go sign? Who should they be their top priority? Of course, if you know, the Tennessee Titans have the number one pick, so I will be talking about the Tennessee Titans, who I think they should draft and definitely go sign. I'll also be talking about the quarterback carousel that is officially starting up. Aaron Rodgers got to go find a new home. Sam Darnold might have to go find a new home. Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, please God, Derek Carr. sorry, sorry. I actually, yeah. Derek Carr, Derek Carr. Um, yeah. Um, some boxing news. Of course, the big fight is coming up this Saturday between Bivol and Benavidez. Uh, I said Benavidez. Oh, jeez, Dave Benavidez. Bivol and Beatrice, Beatrice, Benavidez. Yeah, I said that shit right. Uh, I want to start off with this. So the NBA All Star Weekend happened this past weekend. Um, I did not watch the game. I went to go watch Captain America, Brave New World. Pretty good movie. It wasn't. It was okay. The post credit scene, they could have kept that shit. I'm sorry. Like I just say that. I just said they got it. Some people got it on YouTube now. If you didn't go see the whole movie, don't watch bro. Well, you can kind of watch post credit scene because the shit really didn't do anything. It didn't really lead you to anything. It didn't lead no Easter egg hunts. Nothing. It was just like okay, nigga. Like clearly, if you've been watching the Marvel movies, you know what's coming next. But yeah, but I'm gonna go watch the movie. I got out around like 6 o'clock. Got home and had no intentions on watching the All Star game at all. No intentions at all. All Star weekend for the NBA has become a shell of itself. Just like everything in this time period in life has becoming a shell of itself. But the All Star weekend for the NBA is definitely becoming a shell of itself. It's not good. At least Saturday nights used to be somewhat watchable. Now that ain't even good. They've changed the skills challenge so many fucking times. When the skills challenge back in the day used to actually be fucking competitive and actually fucking good. There used to be like four teams from different cities, and they used to have you know three players on each team. One used to be you used to have like I remember one skill challenge they had like the San Antonio Spurs. They had a current Spur, a retired Spur, and then like a woman from the WNBA, Spur San Antonio Stars, I think it was. And then they had, the Lakers. They had a former Laker, current Laker, then the Laker Spark. And that shit used to be good. Like you used to watch that shit and be like, yeah, this shit different. But it used to be competitive because it used to be a city thing. Like it used to be like a city thing. They still do that, but it's stupid now. It's so dumb. They didn't made this shit. The actual skills challenge used to be because they turned the skills challenge into something else they used to have, and they turned the skills challenge into that. The skills challenge used to be about the best point guards going out there and doing the skills challenge. When you used to have like Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade and Steve Nash and Jason Kidd and Tony Parker, like it used to be an actual challenge. This shit ain't it no more. Just get rid of it. 3-point contest used to be great. It used to be awesome. After Damian Lillard got eliminated, I didn't even care about who won the shit no more. I didn't care. I felt like Dame being at home, I think he kind of maybe put too much pressure on himself to win it at home, to be a three-peat. He kind of put too much pressure on himself, and he just shit the bed. Just shit the bed. I think he just thought he had it in a bag, and he just shit the bed. Yeah, after he got eliminated, I didn't really give a fuck about who won in that fucking challenge. I'm being honest. I didn't care. Slam dunk contest was alright for what it was. Matt McClarky is the only person that you care about in that dunk contest. That was it. That was the only person you even tried to even. Let me go ahead and kill this too. To John Morant saying, I'm gonna jump in the steal challenge, then a dunk contest next year. No, the fuck you're not. You're not. You're not. You doing that LeBron James shit where you saw a dunk contest, you got excited, and then you want to run out there on social media to the media and be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna jump in that shit next year." No, you're not. No, you're not. Another thing about people, the slam dunk contests have had more misses than hits. The contest has had more misses than hits. Outside of maybe the '70s with Dr. J, the '80s with Jordan and Dominique, and even Spud Webb winning that one year in '87. What was it, '87 or '88? I can't remember. Spud Webb winning the late '80s. The '90s was a fucking miss. The '90s had a lot of missed dunk contests. Like it was not great. The only years you could remember is D Brown and maybe Kobe, his rookie year when Kobe won a slam dunk contest. The 2000s dunk contests were pretty fucking good. Like Vince Carter, 2000, like Vince Carter by himself in 2000 was just the shit. 2001 sucked. I don't even remember the 2001 dunk contest. I don't even know who the fuck won that shit. 2002. I can't remember who was in the 2002 one, but I know Jason Richardson. No, was Jason Richardson in the 2002 one? I think he was. But Jason Richardson in '02 and '03. Nate Robinson taking over in '06. Then you had Dwight Howard in '07, '08, '09. Nate Robinson coming back to win that one. 2010, they kind of cheated Nate out of the repeat, out of the third title in the dunk contest. And then 2011, I think it was the Blake Griffin year. Again, a rookie, number one overall pick, did the dunk contest because that's what the fuck you're supposed to do with that athleticism. And here's the thing: they're gonna give it to you regardless. They gave it to Kobe, and I don't remember none of Kobe's dunks. Like I don't remember none of Kobe dunks from that year. I don't remember nothing that Kobe did in '97. I don't remember shit that Kobe did. Not one dunk that Kobe did that year, but he won the dunk contest. You, and that's the thing about people that sit there with that dumbass thing is like, oh man, you know, Blake Griffin won the dunk contest. The only rememberable dunk from Blake Griffin's whole dunk was the whole thing from Blake Griffin's dunk contest was he jumped over a car. I just saw Matt McClure do that, and Matt McClurkin do that, and it was actually a better fucking dunk. He jumped over a car, and then he stood on the car right afterwards. It was like, what the fuck? And people were like, oh my god, it's the greatest. 2012, 2013, didn't do shit. 2012, 2013, 2014 really was nothing. Then Zach LaVine came through in 2015, and he did that dunk contest in New York. Victor Oladipo held his own in that dunk contest in New York, but Zach LaVine was just different. And then, of course, the 2016 dunk contest is probably held as probably one of the greatest competition dunks that we've seen since maybe Michael and Dominic. There's been some dunk. I wouldn't even say there's probably like three contests that I've actually watched in my life that probably was like the greatest the greatest dunk contests. Jordan and Dominique, because that was actually a back and forth. '09, Dwight Howard and Nate Robinson, that was a great one. In Phoenix, that was a good fucking dunk contest. That finale was dope, which was good. And then the 2016 one with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine. But most of the dunk contests have been centered around one person. That's it. Most of the dunk contests have been centered around one fucking person. That's why you held it to a high regard. But most of the dunk contests have sucked. Most of them have actually fucking sucked. The 2000 and what was it 4, 2005 one when they were in Denver. Oh good god, that shit sucked. Oh my god, that fucking sucked. I after the dunk contest, I was like, please, can we please trade J.R. Smith and Birdman Chris Anderson? they, they both on the Hornets at the time, New Orleans Hornets at the time. Man, I was so embarrassed. Them niggas went out there and did that shit. I was like, "Hey, can we trade these niggas? Like this shit was bad, bro. Oh my god, that shit was bad. That was a bad dunk contest. That shit sucked. It's just like, god damn, do we need to keep these niggas? They just embarrassed the shit out the Hornets, bro. We need to trade these niggas. There was two of them niggas in the damn contest. That shit was embarrassing. Oh my god, I remember that dunk contest. That shit sucked. Oh my god, that shit sucked. But yeah, the '05 dunk contest sucked. It was bad, man. It was bad, man. We've had way worse dunk contests than good ones. And there's a reason why I brought up Kobe and Blake Griffin, because a lot of people would sit there and say that LeBron James is the reason for why the dunk contest is in the shit that it's in. And I totally agree. I take it one step further. LeBron James is the reason why the All Star game sucks. He's the reason why you need to get rid of the All Star weekend. LeBron James is the reason to get rid of the All Star weekend. It's not because what he did this week, where he literally knew he was hurt, waited to the game, the day of the game, and then said, "Hey, I'm not playing." The fuck you mean you're not playing? That's a premeditated thing. You can't even sit up here and give me that bullshit that it's not. That's a premeditated thing. He chose to do that. That's a premeditated thing. You had been sent out for a while before the All Star game. You came back and played a little bit with Luca, and then you went right back out. That's a premeditated thing. You knew you were hurt, and you still wanted to play, or you still at least wanted to show the fuck up. Bro, you taking pictures with these people, these men in fucking uniforms getting ready to play the game, and your dumb ass taking pictures in fucking jacket and a fucking hat, bro. Go sit your stupid ass down. Fuck are you taking pictures for? You ain't even a fucking all star right now, bro. Go sit your stupid ass down. The fuck are you doing? That shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, bro, go sit your ass down. LeBron James is the single reason, is the singletary reason for. He is literally the single-handed reason for why the All Star game is the All Star weekend is in the shit that is in. Because the leader of the team, the leader, the guy you made the face of your league, the face of your league, could give two fucks about your league. He don't care. LeBron came into the All Star games when you still had Kobe, Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. You had people that actually played basketball. And the moment they left, and the moment they stopped playing, and the moment they stopped being the guys, and it was his team, and it was his turn to be the face of the league. Guess what the fuck he did? He made the game a fucking exhibition, literally. Hey man, go ahead and get your dunks off. Man, go shoot the threes. I don't want to play tonight. I don't really want to play tonight. I don't even want to be here. You can sit there all day. This is, and again, this is not LeBron bashing. This is not, but it's just facts, bro. Like there's no way in hell I see this shit. I see LeBron I see this shit and not think that he's not the reason for this. There's no way in hell you can sit up here and tell me that shit. LeBron ruined All Star Weekend. He ruined it. He ruined the game. He single handedly killed the dunk contest because every young player now thinks they're above it. You're not above it, but because you think LeBron James didn't do it, why would I do it? Like I said, Blake Griffin did it when he was a rookie. Kobe did it when he was a rookie. You don't have to fucking physically do this shit every fucking year, but you gotta do it. Vince Carter was held highly respected in college about his leaping ability in North Carolina. I think he even played and dunked in a college dunk contest when he was in North Carolina. That man went to North Carolina, and then as soon as he got into the league, 2000s, he did the dunk contest. He did it. Don't sit here and give me this bullshit. He single-handedly killed the dunk contest, and he has single-handedly killed All Star Weekend. All Star Weekend used to be great. It used to be great. It used to be competitive. They used to play. They used to actually treat this shit like it mattered. Y'all turned this shit into a 3-point exhibition, a 3-point exhibition, a slam dunk competition. LeBron single-handedly killed the fucking dunk contest. LeBron's killed the dunk contest and now the All Star Weekend. By the way, I want to point out, you know what happened? The last time Kobe was in a dunk contest was 20. The last time Kobe was in an All Star contest was 2016. You know what happened 2017, 2018? They changed the East West formula to you pick your players now. I wonder why they did that. LeBron single-handedly killed the All Star Weekend, man. Again, this is not LeBron bashing. I know y'all want to sit here and think we're just LeBron bashing. No, LeBron actually single-handedly killed the fucking. He killed the All Star Weekend. He did that, and now the solution is this: what do? Do you turn it into a world game? Do you world versus US? This is what you do. This is how you do this. I want people to listen to me and listen to me good. This is how you do this. This is what you do with the All Star game. You get rid of it. Get rid of it. There's no need for it. They don't want to play. They don't want to be there. You can still name these motherfuckers all stars and not have a game. Get rid of it. You've tried to fix it numerous years. You've tried this new shit. You've tried the players can pick their own players shit. You because you thought that'd be more competitive. You've tried to go back to the East West shit and that didn't work. You've tried three different formulas in literally a decade and neither of this shit has worked. Get rid of the All Star Weekend. Get rid of it. I'm not gonna sit up here and give formulas and fuck that. Get rid of the All Star Weekend. Get these mother. I've been saying this shit. I feel like for now like 2-3 years, bro. Just get rid of the All Star Weekend. Give these dudes a week off and say I'll see y'all Saturday. You play Thursday. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Bye. Get the fuck out of my face. Go to Cancun. Get the fuck out of here. A lot of them play in the Olympics too, so they didn't really have a chance to sit and chill. I get them a week off and be like, there, bro. You play the last Thursday night. You play Thursday, and then I won't see y'all until the following Thursday or the following Saturday. Y'all got a week off. Go on. Bye. See you. Because it doesn't make any sense. Give them a week off. Give them a week off. That bullshit playoff tournament shit, you get rid of that shit too. In season tournament, get rid of that shit. Get rid of it. Nobody watches it. Nobody. I don't even know when the fuck it even starts. I have no idea when it starts. Does anybody know when the fuck that shit starts? Does anybody know when that shit starts? I don't watch that shit. I don't watch it, and I don't care to watch it. The in-season tournament sucks. It's fucking bad. Nobody cares about the in-season tournament. Nobody. You try to make it more important, and it's just like, bro, it's nothing there. Stop this shit. Please get rid of this fucking. Get rid of it. Get rid of the All Star Weekend. Get rid of the in-season tournament. Get rid of it. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Also, something that happened. Draymond Green was talking like he always does. Draymond Green was talking and was like, pretty much talking about the the league right now and saying, oh man, the league is not in a good position. The All Star game is not good because nobody wants to be competitive and all that shit. And then Draymond Green also said, oh, we're gonna win the West. We're gonna go to the NBA Finals. We're gonna win another championship, bro. Draymond, I would fear that if you were still Draymond Green of the past, but you're not. I like the move of Jimmy Butler going to the Warriors. I'm a Warriors fan. I like Jimmy Butler being with the Warriors. But at the same time, I'm not about to sit up here and lie. Draymond Green, if you are the one that's supposed to scare me, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. This situation is just crazy to me. But yeah, I think Golden State has a chance to get to the NBA Finals this year. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it doesn't have a chance to get to the NBA Finals this year. I think Draymond's a great. No, don't say that. I think the Warriors are a really good team. I think they just have to gel a little bit more with Jimmy Butler and everybody. But yeah, I think the Warriors are a really good fucking team. I think the Warriors are a really good fucking team. You wouldn't be surprised by it. And the West is also the West is not super crazy like it used to be. You can get in there and win. Like you can get in there and win. You can get in there and play your ass off. You could find a way to the NBA Finals in the West. I think they could beat OKC. I think that's the thing. No team in the West is this unstoppable giant. You could beat OKC. I think OKC is way better than people expect them to be. The record, yeah, it's crazy, but it's not like you can't beat OKC at all. You could beat OKC. You could definitely beat OKC. But yeah, Golden State is gonna be an interesting one. I can't wait to see how that's gonna look. Boxing. So Tank Davis is doing a lot of interviews because his fight's coming up in March 1st. Everybody knows I'm a Tank Davis fan. If you ever listen to me do this podcast, you should know I am a Tank Davis fan. The question has become: should Tank go try to be undefeated, undisputed? Should Tank really just go and try to get undisputed? Should Tank take these fights? The crazy part about this is that people talk crazy about Tank when Tank actually has the better resume than half of the motherfuckers y'all love. Tank has a better resume than Ryan Garcia. Tank has a better resume than Devin Haney. Tank has a better resume. The only thing y'all like about Devin Haney's resume is that he fought Lomachenko. And even y'all don't even think he won that fight. He didn't even win that fight to a lot of y'all. I thought he won that fight. But the only one y'all give him is Lomachenko. That's the only reason why y'all think Devin Haney has a good fucking resume. He doesn't. Give me the fight outside of the Lomachenko fight that he was actually good in. What? Regis Graves? Regis was a shell of himself in that fight. That was a bad fight for Regis. He just got his ass whooped. Who he fought? Larmer. Yeah. Like outside of Lomachenko, who has Devin Haney fight? Who has Devin Haney fought? Got his ass beat by Ryan Garcia, a man, by the way. Tank made easy work of. Tank fought Santa Cruz. Tank fought Pitbull when Pitbull was actually still fucking dominant and dangerous and undefeated. Tank fought um the other Garcia, Hector Garcia, and beat him. Made his ass stop. Matter of fact, this man fought Marcos Barrios. By the way, people said that say Tank never is gonna go up. Tank went up like 147 and fought Marcos Barrios. Fuck no, 140 and fought Marcos Barrios. What the fuck y'all talking about? Like, see, people that argue this shit make me laugh because it's like you don't really watch this shit. You act like you do, but you don't watch this shit. Tank has a better resume than half the people y'all keep screaming about. He's got a better resume than Ryan Garcia. Got a better resume than Shakur Stevenson. He's got a better resume than Devin Haney. Most of the people Tank actually fought was undefeated, and then he beat them. Ryan Garcia was undefeated before he fought Tank. Garcia was undefeated before he fought Tank. But yet again, you want to use this narrative that he don't fight nobody. That's a terrible narrative to use. That's a really bullshit narrative to use. He's actually fought way more people than the people that y'all want to give credit to. Yeah, man. Tank is Tank that dude. Tank that fucking dude, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I can't wait to see him get back in the ring against Lamont Roach March 1st. I've been watching the documentaries they've been doing. The gloves off. Shit look good. Shit look like it's gonna be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that. I think Tank stops him, but I'll talk about that when it comes. Um, like I said, Demetrius Bivol is about to fight Arthur Benov, Benov, Benov. Oh, good, gotta mess up that man's last name. Sorry. Um, Dimitri versus Arthur 2 is this Saturday. Um, I'm so looking forward to this fight. I cannot wait for this fight. Uh, I had Bivol win the first one. I'm not gonna lie. I had Bivol win the first one. I thought Bivol won the first one. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Bivol won the first one. I thought Bivol won the first one. Going off of what I saw, I thought Bivol did better work at the time. But then I get why people gave it to Arthur. Arthur was when Arthur really put the pressure on Bivol. Bivol couldn't do anything about it, and I get why they gave it to him. But yeah, that was a hard one to score at first. This one is going to be interesting. If Bivol comes in with a different game plan than the first one, which I think the first one was kind of just like stay away, try to stay away as much from his power, go backwards, jab, keep him out your reach. I think this one might be a little bit different. I think they might actually go crazy on each other. So this is gonna be an interesting one. But looking forward to this fight, definitely. Football. Oh, the season has ended, but does football season really fucking end? Let's be real. Does football season really fucking end? Quarterback carousel, man. It's starting to get underway. Aaron Rodgers pretty much got told, pack your shit and get the fuck out the building. Aaron Aaron Rodgers pretty much was told, pack your shit and get the fuck out the building. Um, yeah, so Aaron Rodgers is done. Aaron Rodgers is done. With the Jets. Like I said, I hope Derek Carr gets fired from the Saints. Um, Sam Darnold is still up in the air. We don't know what he's gonna do. Andy Dalton re-signed with the Carolina Panthers this week. Today, so he's off the market. Like anybody's gonna go run and go fucking sign Aaron fucking Donald. I mean Sam Andy Dalton. Who the fuck's gonna go sign Andy fucking Dalton to be what? A backup, third string? The fuck? Matthew Stafford could be on the move, but Kirk Cousins is definitely probably gonna get on the move at some point. Um, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields both were signed for just a 1 year deal. Both of them could be out on their ass at the end of this week by March. Um, Brock Purdy, of course, is still dealing with a contract conversation. Who knows? Trevor Lawrence is now starting to get more and more into this conversation of maybe he gets traded from the Jags. Who knows? It's pretty good, interesting. This is getting interesting, man. It's getting fucking interesting, man. This brings me to my new segment, Draft and Sign. Um, Today's team is the team that selects number one overall, the Tennessee Titans. Me and my brother want to be back doing our show, our draft show, our mock draft show, this March. Actually, like a month from now. So we'll be back doing that. But until then, I got my show, and I'm gonna just do this here. So here's the thing. Tennessee has the number one pick. What do I think Tennessee should really do with that number one pick? I think Tennessee should draft offensive lineman. I'm gonna just get out the gate with it. Tennessee needs to draft an offensive lineman. To be the number one overall pick, you got to be 100% sure that this is the guy you want. I don't know if Tennessee sold on Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. And listen, I don't have sources inside the building. I'm just going off of what I hear and what I feel. I don't think you're sold on a quarterback, like talking about it, especially if this quarterback carousel is going to be as crazy as it seems it's going to probably be. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. I just told you, Matthew Stafford is up in conversation now for possibly getting traded. Brock Purdy could definitely get moved. The San Francisco feels like, okay, we could probably go get somebody else and make them our quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, if he wants to continuously play, hey, he can easily end up in Tennessee. I think for years people was like, oh, he's going to end up in Tennessee, and he ended up with the Jets. Um, Kirk Cousins, like I said, Kirk Cousins is up for trade conversation at some point because they're not going back to Kirk Cousins in Atlanta. That ain't happening. So why draft a quarterback that you're not sure about? Draft a offensive lineman, maybe Will Campbell, maybe Kevin Banks from Texas. Will Campbell from LSU. Get an offensive lineman. Build your offensive lineup. You drafted an offensive lineman last year, J.C. Latham from Alabama. Just keep building it. Eventually, it's going to work. Eventually, it's going to hit. Eventually, it's going to continuously make things work. And that's the thing. I think if you were the Tennessee Titans, I would just draft an offensive lineman, man. I'd draft an offensive lineman. Now, who would I go sign? Is a quarterback. I would go sign a quarterback, especially if I think that next year I'm gonna probably be back in the same situation I'm in now, where I could be drafting in the top three, four, which means I could probably get a better quarterback next fucking year. I would sign a quarterback. I would go get a veteran quarterback like an Aaron Rodgers, like a Russell Wilson, maybe Geno Smith, who's also up for conversation. Nobody's really talking about Geno Smith. I don't really know if you could be able to go get Sam Darnold. That's a hard one because I don't think Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold out of all those, out of Aaron Rodgers, out of Aaron Rodgers, out of you know Kirk Cousins, all the people. Sam Darnold has somewhat of a chance. Sam Darnold has somewhat of a chance. Um, Sam Darnold has somewhat of a chance to uh pick and choose where he wants to go because he actually had the better season out of Aaron Rodgers and all them other dudes. But if I was Tennessee, I would probably go get Aaron Rodgers. I would go get see the asking price of Atlanta for Kirk Cousins. I would go get one of them and then Derek Carr. Go get one of them and then be cool with that shit. I wouldn't personally run and go sign a quarterback that I know I'm gonna be tied to for years and years and years and years to go. Like no, get a quarterback that's maybe at the tail end of their careers, like Aaron Rodgers, like you know Kirk Cousins, like go Russell Wilson. Go get somebody that you're not really having to be locked into and tied to. That's what I would do. But drafting a quarterback where you know next year you probably have a way better chance of getting a better quarterback next year doesn't make any fucking sense. It's so stupid. I would draft an offensive lineman, build the offensive line up, and then go get a quarterback in free agency and not be tied to him. Give him like a year, 2 year deal with a 1 year option, and be cool with that shit. That's what I would do. But that's what I would do, and I promise you that'd probably be the best thing for your team. Not to be tied to anyone, just make a deal. So yeah, that's it. Five Bleed Sports. Next week I'll be back. Talk about the fights coming up. Talk about football news. Talk about everything that's going on, man. Until next time, man. I am Brandon Janeau. I'm Brandon Janeau. Peace.